Hi, I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. We're in Buffalo, one of the great hockey markets here in America, the home of the French Connection. Let's go. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Sabres win the opening faceoff, and we are underway with this one. Taken by Darlene. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Bruins gain control of the puck. The Sabres have it in the offensive zone. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to Thompson. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Thompson's won a big draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Musiko Yokiharu along the half wall with the puck. And that's poked away by Thompson. What a great read breaking up the pass. Quick pass to Jones. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Zadorov's into the offensive zone now on the attack. He grabs the puck here on the point. Big time stop.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And he gets enough to keep it out.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming.
Scores all over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have a hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it.
The Bruins are on the board quickly in this one, and a nice start here, the way that they've been moving the puck around.
Well, a really great start for them, James. It's all about getting everyone into the game, establishing some pressure, and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. It's about holding it and pushing for more now.
Puck grab by Grubel. Boston's looking to break out. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Puts it off the outside of the frame.
Boston's been working hard and have put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend the cushion, but unfortunately bad luck on their side, or maybe it was good positioning by the goaltender, but nonetheless, it goes off the post and out.
Moves it quickly over to Costello. Here's a pass in front. Takes a shot. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
As we look at that hit, you can certainly see the adrenaline running through his body on that one. I mean, he elicited all of his power into that hit there, James. But I really like the timing of it. You want to make sure that you're dictating tempo and pace right from the onset of a game. That's how you do it.
And they win the draw on their own end. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. And that's denied by Sweden. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Minton's going off for interference.
Coaches don't like these kind of penalties, James. You got the lead, you got control of the game, you're playing confident, and now all of a sudden you retrieve back on your heels because you're killing.
Buffalo's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they create a power play opportunity with hard work, and now it's an opportunity to get back in this game, James. Finding a way to move the puck quickly and create seams to get shots on net.
The Bruins will play it in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Takes a shot. Good stop by Ryan. Penalty coming up. Whistle stops the play. The Bruins have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be to task and kill this off.
The Sabres with a 5-on-3, and they've got loads of time to work with here.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute.
Lions going to hang on for a whistle. McLeod's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Buffalo's got the win off that draw. Feeds it over to Thompson. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Puck scooped up by McLeod. Denies him in close. Slides it back to the blue line. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Beecher's going to serve a pair for interference.
Important task for the PKers ahead of them, up by 1, and a real opportunity protected.
Buffalo's got a 5-on-3, and the clock's their BFF here.
5-on-3, you know your opponent has big bodies with long sticks in the middle of the ice. You have to find a way to move them. How do you do that? You either shoot the puck or you move it.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Handles the puck from the left side. And he takes the pass. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Poked away by Quinn. Shakes off the coverage. Shot! Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Minton's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. McLeod's won the face-off. Tuch lugging the puck. Oh, it's a smooth skating to lose the defender there. Zadorov's back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play short-handed here. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Quinn's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Buffalo's won the draw in the neutral zone. Handles the puck. Oh, great save right there on the play. Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Zadorov's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James, so they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK, force the puck to vulnerable spots, and get it down the ice.
The Sabres could really open things up with a 5-on-3 power play.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive coverage in the middle of the ice, you have to find a way to pull them outside just a little bit. Sometimes a shot does that. What it does, they react to the shot on the rebound. Guess what? Open lanes.
The Bruins have it now. Delayed penalty coming up here. Puts it in deep. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Quinn's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, when you're looking for the equalizer, it's tough to take a penalty and play shorthanded, James. You got to find a way to get to even strength so you can generate some offense.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Passes it over to Krebs. From the right side and up the middle. The Sabres power play goes powerless. They still trail by a goal. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Lindholm's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, numerous infractions here, James, and they're going to lose control of this game. You got to find a way to stay in rhythm. Real tough to do when your bench isn't playing. Get back to even strength. Find a way to get on your toes and attack.
The Sabres dig in on this 4-on-3 man advantage here.
James, this opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why these personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be able to take it to the net, but it all starts with the face-off.
Nice speed from the left side up the middle. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And that shot dies in traffic. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Power play continues, and they'll look to set up here with this offensive zone draw.
Well, they need to take advantage of the moment, not just a power play, but they're up against a fatigued goaltender who is not moving as well in his crease.
Slides the puck across to Lowry. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Here's a short pass to Beecher. Passes the puck over to Yokiharu. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Sends the feed in front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
Buffalo's ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game. Your legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting an equalizer because of it.
Shakes himself free. Oh, he got all of it. What a save by Swayman.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Sabres power play expires. They now go to work for a short period on the power play. Slides the pass over to Krebs. Moves into the slot. Oh, what a save in front. Still anyone's game as the power play comes up empty-handed. Big time stop there.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
The Sabres have it from their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Saka's going off for interference.
You can play hard, you can play physical, and you can be an agitator, but you can't dance to the penalty box. You're putting your team in a vulnerable spot here, James. They got to figure it out. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Made the save on the play.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, great use of the body on the play. Here's a chance in front. And now it's grabbed by Espero. The Sabres take possession here in the open ice. Moves the pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. They go on the attack from the left side. Makes his presence known on the ice. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. To his teammate. Scooped up along the wall by McLeod. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that man quick.
Laying the body.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks, and man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Scooped into the trapper by Swayman. Quick feed to Lowry. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Dishes it to Corrali. And the man advantage fails to pay off as both teams are back at even strength.
You know how often that this PK has been practiced together, and you know that the coach is liking this. Every time they go out there, they know exactly what they're doing. They're reading off one another, and you have to have chemistry when you're playing on a PK unit.
Takes the puck at the point. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Peak. Picks up the puck in his own end. The Sabres get a hold of it. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Moves it to Corrali. Buffalo's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Fires it on net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. There's a shot, and he gets in front of that.
to do here. James, he wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Hammers one from the point, and he stands tall in goal. Gains us all along the right wall. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Zadorov. Feeds the puck across Koyoki Haru. Feeds it on over to Pasternak. Shot! And he makes the save there. Puck picked up by Kiki. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Lyon. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Lyon's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. McLeod's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Sends it over to Quinn. The Bruins have it against the wall. Moves the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Picked up along the wall by Quinn. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stopped by the goaltender. Dishes it to Peak. Tries to feed it over to Pasternak. Stopped by the goaltender. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Turns that one away. Taken by Zaka. Peak's moving the puck through his own zone. Return pass. Quick pass to Steves. Can't connect. From center they get into the attacking area. Oh, great blocker stopped by Swingen. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. And he dodges the poke check there. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves the puck across to Aspero. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Tries to get the puck to Tuck. Takes the pass from the left wing. Boston's got the puck. The Bruins gain possession. Aspero's got it behind his own net. Zano's carrying it ahead. One-on-one with the goaltender. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun-filled week full of memories, and you can call us right now for details.
Second period set to get underway. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the... Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Boston's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Denies that opportunity. Buffalo's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And they keep the pressure on. Here we go.
Spend so much time talking about the goal score and what a beautiful finish it was, but how about this time? It's all about the effort to get in and retrieve the puck. This is a battle, and it all starts with a great body check, some physicality and energy to his game to be able to retrieve and get possession of the puck.
Lots of time left in this period. The Sabres are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Moves it over to Kiki. Picks it off in the offensive end. And he snags that one with the glove. Grabbed along the boards by Pasternak. Quick pass across to Kiki. Here's a shot. Oh, and he stops that one. Lions going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
The Sabres have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. Buffalo's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. And he keeps that one out.
Swayman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Puck grabbed by Pasternak. Grabs it in his own end. And now it's over to Rosen. There's a shot and makes the save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Boston's got possession of the puck. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Fires it! And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Sabres have it now. Moves it quickly over to Tuck. Feeds it to Rosen. Shot! Glove save and the puck moves on. Slides it diagonally to Rosen. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Blumel. And he slides it quickly to Lowry. Quick shot! Oh! Off the iron! Lots of time left in this period. The Sabres lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Buffalo's won the draw. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Bruins are off to the box. Interference the call.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
Buffalo's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
Made that stop. The Bruins will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Esteban's got the puck in his own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Takes a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Buffalo's got the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Steps into all of that. The Bruins will kill off a few extra seconds now. Takes a shot. They score! Power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long.
Kozak's won the draw. Put the hard hat on here. What a hit. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. And he gives it over to Kiki. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Kozak. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Swayman's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. We're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Buffalo's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Directs it on over to Kozak. Moves it to Greenway. Boston's grabbed a hold of the puck. Just a simple pad save made by Ryan. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, my! Lyon's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still lots of time left in the period. The Sabres now lead by 2. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes the pass. Across the line from center. And that's some great pressure on the offensive end by Dunn. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Aspero's got it across the line. Shot! Turned aside by Lyon. Let's see what the officials are calling. Zeno's going off for interference.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
The Sabres once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
And a quick save on that one. Quick pass to Lindholm. And he takes the feed. Nice zone entry from the middle. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a shot. Turns it away. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Quinn's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Buffalo's got it in the defensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Rosen. Here's the pass. The Bruins gain possession of the defensive zone. Minton's got it on the offensive end. And that pass is redirected. The Sabres take it from their own end as they make a line change. And now he tries to get it across, picked up. He'll need a new stick after his breaks. And a solid save on the play there.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Great defensive effort with the strip. And now he moves it to Doan. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Bruins will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
The entire group certainly looks agitated and frustrated tonight, and it's boiling over into their play. I mean, they're dancing to the penalty box right now, and their opponent's going to make them pay here, James. They got to figure out a way to reset the temperature with this group and get in rhythm.
Buffalo's got a small window with a 5-on-3.
They've got to attack and drive. They've still got an opportunity to hit strike, not just once, but possibly twice. They've got to find a way to get it to the net.
Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
With possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to McLeod. Trying to shake the defender. What a stop on the breakaway. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Bruins have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength.
What an opportunity here for the man advantage unit. It's a 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop 1-5, you still have the man advantage.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Takes the feed. Puts it on net. And he had an answer with that save. And a great save.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Buffalo's ready to go on the attack. Sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Denies him again. Thompson's exploring options with the puck. Boston's gained possession along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Pete. the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Too many bodies in the way. Shuts him down. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
The Sabres will have one last chance to move the puck up here on this power play. Moves it to the middle, and that's stopped.
Lindholm's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Boston's PK unit comes up clutch. And not much on that one.
When you're feeling it, James, and that's another effective PK. You don't get much better than that, and it's all about reading and reacting. He did an excellent job.
And he feeds it down to Lowry. Can't get a hold of that pass. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes a shot. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I love how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, "You're going to beat me. You got to find room."
The lane was closed up when that shot's blocked. Boston's going to hold him in against the wall. Down the left wing, vacating the zone. The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Great pass from off the right side. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Angles it over to Darlene. Gets a piece of it to make the save. Crosses the puck loose. Oh, big time save by Swayman.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. The Sabres continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. Kozak's one possession. Power stick handling in his own zone. Shot! And not much on that one. Works it across to Yoshihiro. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Blocked by Sweden. Getting into the later stages of this period, Buffalo's got a 3-1 lead. Kozak's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Big time stop there. We got a whistle, penalty coming up. The Bruins are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
They got to put a pin in the penalty balloon here, James. The frustrating calls, no question about it. But they got to figure out a way to control their emotion and get back in this game.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
The power play's been on point tonight. Already scored a goal. Another opportunity now. And it's about the motion. I really like the way that they're moving the coverage. They're opening up the middle of the ice and they're attacking the net.
Sending to it again on the power play.
Well, everything's been precise and decisive. I mean, when they move the puck, they move it with a purpose, James. And you can certainly tell that the practice, it's been paying off.
Buffalo's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Here's a short pass to Thompson. Too much congestion in front. Passes on over to Aspero. Oh, big time hit along the wall. And this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Oh, look at this. Loses the coverage there. Makes the save.
I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
The Sabres have it from their own end. Tries to feed it over to Tuck. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Takes the puck. Big time save by Sweden.
I really like this save, James. James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Puck scooped up by Benzino. Taken along the wall by Beecher. Sends a pass over. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Benzino's going to serve a pair for interference.
And the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if they'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
Buffalo's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that caroms off a body in the lane. The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Stopped with ease.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Toss up the puck after that hit. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. The Sabres start the period off on the right note, winning the draw, and their man advantage unit gets going. And he gets in front of that one. A short-handed breakaway. Oh, fantastic save there.
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. No question, thought it was going to be the back of the net, but the goaltender makes a fantastic save.
Minton's going to serve a pair for interference.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whackload of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
The Sabres with a 2-man advantage power play coming up.
Playing with a 2-player advantage on the 5-on-3 is such an opportunity, but you have to have a sense of urgency that goes along with it. You don't want to be static. You do want to force the coverage to have to move a little bit.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
The Clouds finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
And he takes the feed. Denies him! And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. They'll look to keep up the attack here on the power play.
Less setup, more rapid fire against a goaltender who's already tired.
The Sabres take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Well, you have these kind of nights, you want to be on the ice every time they step over the boards. There's a confidence that they're going to put it in the net.
Buffalo's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Lindholm's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
They got to take control of this game right now here, James, and that means they got to start being disciplined. I mean, multiple infractions. They're playing shorthanded almost all game. They got to find a way to get to even strength and garner up some kind of momentum.
Here he is. He's on the power play.
The power play has been really efficient tonight, James, and they're really gaining momentum off of it. And often when you're drawing this many penalties, teams start to play different against you.
Quinn's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Can't connect on the shot. Picked up along the boards by Rosen. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Minton. And now it's grabbed by Ismo. Fires it on net. What a stop. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick feed to Quinn. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Takes it to the net. Fantastic save. Sends it down low. Can't hang on after that hit. Hammers a shot. Whistle blows, stopping the play. That's the one. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Sabres get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Takes the feed. Moves it to Hedman. Forsling's got it against the boards. Moves along the blue line. Heads to the back of the net. Quick! Scores! On the wraparound, it's tucked in.
Well, this is great on cue as well. The presence of mind to know exactly where the goaltender is and doesn't come all the way around the net. Just tucks it in the open post.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, what a stop by Vasilevsky.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save. Vasilevsky's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
They win the draw and go on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Quick pass across to Markov. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Darlene. The Sabres played along the wing. And the puck skips away after that move.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Misses the net.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a primetime shooting an opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
Throws it in front. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. Stones him in front.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of a game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.